Hello everyone, welcome to today's Python topic. So today I wanted to create a little program that'll help you guys keep track of your gym progress. In particular, keep track of your favorite lift and what your 1 rep max is. And a good way that I thought we could do that is by using input and output. So basically we'll get an input from the terminal here. With that input, we're actually able to output a statement using basically the input that was just input in the terminal. So let's just begin. So to begin with, I have to create a variable, which is gonna basically hold my input value. So or we'll call it favorite lift. Set that equal. Okay, so I want this input to be a string, so I'm gonna put an str to encompass this input. Okay, so my input for sure is gonna be a string. So I'm gonna input something here, and you put quotation marks, and whatever you put within these quotation marks is what's going to be prompted on the terminal, letting the user know what to input. So I can put a statement like, what is your favorite lift, question mark. And since I'm outputting something to the terminal, let's actually add a new line to let the cursor know to jump to the next line. And then the next thing I want to know is 1 rep max. So this is another variable that I'm about to populate with an input, and this one I want to make sure it's an integer. We could use a float, but let's keep things simple and not use decimal points. So same thing, we're gonna encompass this input with this int here, some more parentheses, and some quotes. So what are we gonna prompt the user with to let them know what to input? What is your 1 rep max? Let me move this cursor here. For this lift, we're outputting something to the terminal, so use another new line. Okay, so now we have two variables that we populated with some input from the terminal. And basically we got it from the user that's going to use this program. So we have their favorite lift and we have their 1 rep max. So now we can actually output this back to the terminal itself. Oops, sorry about that. So print is what we're going to use for output. So we use a print statement and some parentheses here. And then there's something cool that you can actually use inside a print statement called an f string. And what it is that you use an f right before you use the quotation marks of what you're going to actually output. As you see, it populated as a different color here. So next we can actually put the output statement. So we can put your favorite lift is the, and here's where the magic happens. You can put these squirrely brackets here, and now you can actually insert your variable that you have, and it will be output with your string that you're about to output. So your favorite lift is the, and then you put this variable here, favorite lift. As you can see, it populated here, changed to color. So your favorite lift is the whatever favorite lift they input, and your 1 rep max for this lift is squirrely brackets again. So now we can actually input this here. So 1 rep max, and it populated, it changed color. And then we'll put pounds here just because. And then a new line because we're actually going to print this to the terminal. So hit enter here just to clear up some space, and then let's save this file, let's run it and see what happens. Okay, so as you can see, we got basically an output to the terminal that's letting us know what to input. So what is your favorite lift? I can put the bench press. What is your 1 rep max for this lift? And you put in your 1 rep max. And then as soon as I hit enter, we basically have these two variables that I just populated with bench press and 235. So your favorite lift is, it should say the bench press, and your 1 rep max for this lift is 235 pounds. So to enter here, and as you can see, we got exactly the output that we were expecting. So your favorite lift is the bench press, which is cool because we actually we used a variable to output this here. And your 1 rep max for this lift is 235 pounds, which is a variable that we created too, using our inputs, and then we were able to output this. So this could be kind of as like a little introduction to a much greater program if you're interested. So yeah, hopefully you guys can track your guys' workouts or anything you guys want using input and output in Python. So thank you.